So, I'd like to thank the NAPC, the voters, and the Playhouse for hosting us here tonight. I've lived in the city for 34 years. I've also taken several months of the year, most of those years, living in different places, doing different works, in San Francisco, Denver, Montana, Alaska, different places, and also living in Mexico. But the work that I enjoyed doing the most was here in the neighborhoods, with diverse communities. When I first arrived here, there was about 18 or 20,000 people. I was mainly white. It has become more diverse, but at that time, I worked in the schools, the school advisory committees. I helped bring on the Osmond Community Center, the gymnasium, and network between the African American community and the mainstream white America, because at that time, it was basically segregated. So I've been around a long time, many boards. And I think it's very important that we bring us all together. When I think of community, I think of the Native American water basket. It has many strands of pine needles. If one strand is out of place, it's not tightly woven, the basket leaks. And I think we're having lots of problems because we need to make sure that every one of us, every resident in this town, shoulders their responsibility. But we have to make sure that every resident knows the rights and responsibilities. And that's why it's important that we educate everyone here when they come here, what their rights and responsibilities are. And I'll explain that later on with more time. But if we do not do that, we will not have security. We are just as insecure as the most insecure ones in this town. So it's important that we advocate for the rights of our workers to get good wages, good jobs, so they can support themselves, have good, decent housing, and good education for the children. So that's important. That's preventative. That's education. And I emphasize as a mayor, education, education, education.